Oh, hi. What I thought we'd do tonight is take a special flight. Today is a special day. Not only is it a full moon, but it will be a total eclipse of the full moon. And what I'd like to show you is that indeed, during the full moon phase, there is 180-degree elongation between the sun and the moon. In other words, as the sun is setting, the full moon is rising, but tonight will be special. Tonight, the full moon will rise with an eclipse begin. So hopefully we'll begin to see this from the air. I'll show you the sun setting and the full moon rising. And then we'll get back down to the ground and take a look at the eclipse during its total phase. That's the plan. Just to help you remember exactly what the situation is in terms of the Earth, Moon, and Sun during this type of an eclipse, in the middle we'll have the Earth, the Sun is here, the Moon is here. Of course the Sun's light is going through space parallel. The Earth will form a shadow essentially out in space, and the moon will travel through it. Of course, the Earth's shadow is extremely large relative to the moon, but this is what we hope to see tonight. I think it's time to go flying. Let's see if we can indeed do exactly what I think we can tonight. Ready? Let's be on our way. Hip prop. Well, we're back. I want to show you something. From the Earth now, we're back and going to take a look at the moon. Let me show you what's going on up there. Here's what you saw earlier, the alignment, the sun, the Earth and the moon, and what's happening now. Here's the moon. The Earth's shadow is here, taking a chunk out of the moon, as we saw, and right here is Saturn. I think you can now begin to see the coppery red color. It's sort of a translucent coloring as the moon moves into the Earth's shadow. And of course Saturn is now very obvious in the frame. And in approximately 15 minutes the moon will be in totality. You can see over my right shoulder the moon is in eclipse, as I showed you just a second ago, and within a few minutes, probably less than 11, the moon will have completely been engulfed by the Earth's shadow. Some of you probably thought you'd see the moon just totally disappear. not knowing that even in the Earth's shadow, because of the Earth's atmosphere, you don't really have an absolutely, how can I put it, dense umbra. And what you're seeing is that it is almost transparent. But there it is, total eclipse of the moon. It's approximately 8:32 local time, 8:32 p.m. The eclipse is now ending, the total phase. You can see the moon move out of the Earth's shadow. Eclipse is almost over at this point. It's approximately 9:30. Should be over shortly. It's approximately 9:32, about an hour from when we first looked at the shadow, the moon moving out of the Earth's shadow. And if the moon is approximately 2,000 miles across, and an hour from when we began this sequence, we now see that it's exited the shadow, then we can assume that the moon is traveling in its orbit at approximately 2,000 miles per hour.